What are you reading Wednesday? Not you, Wednesday, you. Let me know in the comments. I have 4 books on the go, 2 books I'm reading more actively at the moment. One of these is Nickleby. I've been reading this for October. I'm now on page 588 of 769, so 180 pages to go, and then I'll have read all of Dickens' completed novels. Nickleby is Dickens' 3rd novel, and it's where he comes into his own style. The first was Pickwick Papers, which is very humorous, very episodic. The second was Oliver Twist, which had more social commentary, but the character of Oliver Twist was not very fleshed out, and it was very anti-Semitic as well. Fagin was referred to as the Jew. But here, by Nickleby, the 3rd one, Dickens was able to combine the humour of the Pickwick Papers with the social indignation of Oliver Twist and fill it with many eccentric and interesting characters. Nickleby and Kate Nickleby, his sister, are not that exciting, but there's a lot of characters around them, like Newman Noggs and Wackford Squeers and many more. And we also see Ralph Nickleby, Nicholas's uncle, is a prototype for Scrooge, a miserly figure that cares more about money than about the people around him. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm reading it quicker than I usually read Dickens novels. And for Halloween week, I'm reading The Dead Children's Playground by James Kaine. This started quite slowly for about the first third, and then it started getting creepier and creepier and creepier. I'm about 2/3 through now. It's about this family that moves from Florida to Alabama, and they move in opposite a cemetery where there is a playground. And the parents are not very involved, but the 2 children, there's Kayla, aged 19, and Kylie, aged 9, involved playing in this playground. And a lot of the children who died and are in the cemetery, they come back to life in this playground. They're playing in this playground. But in the 1960s, there was this twisted serial killer who was strung up, who was lynched at the time, but he's also haunting the playground and trying to catch both the dead and the alive children. It's very spooky. Also, I'm reading Verity. I haven't got much further since last week. I'm finding it too spicy, and I'm pretty sure this will be the last Colleen Hoover I read. I'm interested in reading authors that are very popular. This has over 3 million ratings on Goodreads, and of the most rated books, I've read 4 of the most rated books, not the best rated books, but the most rated, the most people. I want to be part of the conversation, and I don't think I can say anything about Colleen Hoover or J.K. Rowling or Sarah J. Maas or Suzanne Collins if I haven't read their books. I don't really feel I have a valid opinion, but having read some of this, I have opinions now about Colleen Hoover. I much prefer, for psychological thrillers, Frida McFadden. And finally, I'm reading The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is a murder mystery set in a fantasy world. There's the investigator, Anna Delara, who's very eccentric. She doesn't leave her home. She sends her assistant, Deniso Coll, who's an engraver who's been magically altered so that he can remember everything. And he reports back to the investigator, who's trying to piece together what happened in this murder. The murder victim, a high-ranking imperial officer, was killed when a tree spontaneously erupted from his body, and it's very interesting. It won the Hugo Award for the best novel in 2025. So that's what I'm reading. Let me know in the comments what you're reading, because I'm nosy. See you on the next video. Bye.